What if I told you that one of the best future games Kuro Games could make is not another expansion, not another region, not even a sequel, at least not yet, but a standalone prequel? And before you click off thinking, why would I want to play a story where I already know what happens? Hear me out, because I don't think this prequel game should be about answering every mystery. I think it should be about making us care even more about the story we already have. When we play Wuthering Waves, we're constantly reminded that we're walking through history. Every ruined city, every forgotten civilization, every ancient relic, every mysterious character, they all point toward a past that's much bigger than the story we're currently experiencing. The problem is, we're always hearing about these events, we're rarely living them, and I think that's a huge opportunity. Imagine Solaris 3, 2 years before the first lament. Before the ruins, before entire civilizations disappeared, before history became mythology. Imagine seeing these places at the height of their power. Cities are alive, factions are thriving. The world feels completely different. It's still Solaris 3, but it's a version we've never seen before. Now, here is the twist. Rover will not be in this game. In this era, Rover hasn't fallen from the stars yet. There are no resonators. No one can absorb echoes, snap their fingers to summon fire, or manipulate frequencies naturally. Instead, we play as someone entirely new. For example, someone who's the chief test pilot of a highly advanced project. A legendary military commander tasked with operating humanity's ultimate weapon. This isn't magic. It's peak human engineering, a cutting-edge mechanical exosuit built to siphon, contain, and weaponize the planet's raw magnetic and frequency data. While scientists panic over early, terrifying reality tears bleeding into the cities, you are the ones sent in the front lines. Through your eyes, we don't see a god. We see a human being using pure willpower and lightweight machinery to hold a fracturing world together. Because this is a spin-off, Kuro Games can do something radically different with the gameplay. In the main game, everything revolves around building a 3-person team, swapping characters, and chaining skills. But this prequel shouldn't copy that. It needs its own identity. Make it a single-character action RPG. No character switching, just one incredibly deep combat system focused entirely on the exosuit. Think about how fast and satisfying Wuthering Waves feels. Now imagine pouring all that fluidity into upgrading a single suit of armor. You master different combat stances by hot-swapping modules on your suit mid-battle. You can transition from heavy, high-frequency broad blade strikes to agile, thruster-assisted blades. Perfect dodges trigger kinetic shield recharges. Perfect parries unleash devastating gravity bursts. The skill tree upgrades your suit's power core, giving you air combos and weapon techniques that push human reflexes to the absolute limit. The skill ceiling becomes incredibly high because mastering this one suit is the experience. The map itself would be a breath of fresh air. Instead of a wilderness littered with broken concrete, you explore fully intact, high-tech kingdoms. You travel from pristine, underground research complexes to sprawling Sky Needle cities that are destined to be erased from history. You get to use ancient, functional technologies we've only ever read about in lore documents. Every side quest involves protecting citizens who think their utopian world will last forever, giving every interaction a haunting layer of dramatic irony. As the story reaches its climax, the timeline catches up. The early anomalies explode to global catastrophe. The final act of the game is a desperate, heartbreaking defense of human civilization as the first lament finally strikes. You aren't fighting to win. You are fighting to buy time. You use the absolute maximum output of the suit to build underground shelters, seal data vaults, and ensure that humanity's legacy can survive the dark ages ahead. The game ends not with a victory screen, but with a beautiful, tragic sacrifice. As your armor loses power and the world changes forever, the camera pans up to the fractured sky. The credits roll just as a faint, golden streak of light. Rover's original arrival begins its descent toward the planet. When you boot back into Wuthering Waves version 1.0, everything feels different. When you look at a piece of ancient debris in Jinzhou, it's no longer just a generic prop. It's a piece of the world you've fought to save. It makes the post-apocalyptic setting carry immense emotional weight, because you remember what it looked like when it was whole. Kuro Games doesn't need to make this tomorrow, but as a premium, single-player action RPG, it could be the perfect way to turn lore documents into an unforgettable masterpiece. So, what do you think? Would you play a Wuthering Waves prequel where you use humanity's last high-tech armor before the world ended? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching.